Hey YouTube, it's Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters, here with another electronic drum video today, and I apologize for the background noise. First off, it's really hot today, and I have my AC on, and it's not too far away from the camera, so I'm sure you hear that. Plus, there's a crazy thunderstorm going on outside, and you'll probably hear some thunder here occasionally throughout the video, so hopefully we don't get any power outages while I'm filming this, but it should be good. I think we're past the worst part of the storm already. So anyway, what I plan on doing today, basically configuring my system for a show that I have coming up here on the 4th of July. Whoa. So there was some lightning. So some of you may remember my show Some of you might remember my show that I played last year with my friend Ronan Conroy over at my buddy Alex's place on his patio. So this year we're going to do another show, except this time it's going to be Demonic Sweaters instead of Ronan Conroy, and I'm going to be playing some drums, and it's all Demonic Sweaters songs, and I'm going to have my friend John, who started helping me out performing the Demonic Sweaters material, is also going to be playing with me live. So, long story short, in Demonic Sweaters right now I'm usually playing my full drum set, but Alex's place is way too small and we really can't be too loud there. So what I plan on doing is using my DrumKat DK-10, which is like a multi-pad controller, which I've also made videos for on this channel. So what I'm going to do is actually use that to probably control EZDrummer is my plan, and then have the music, like basically what we do is we have backing tracks sequenced through Ableton Live. So I'll have EZDrummer and Ableton and the backing tracks going through Ableton Live, and then me and John all running through the interface, and then I'll have a little on-stage mixer to where me and John can adjust our levels for our click as well as the backing tracks so we can hear what we're playing to, and then we'll also have a separate mix going out to the audience. So today I plan on basically getting all this in the works and trying to configure everything and figure out exactly how I'm going to set it all up for this particular performance. Sometimes, you know, it takes a little experimentation. So, first step is just to set up my laptop and the DrumKat and see what I can do there, and maybe work on getting a headphone mix and a couple of things like that. So first off, let me go ahead and set up the DrumKat and we'll take it from there. Now, before I do all of that, be sure to follow me on Spotify or Apple Music. There's links down below, or wherever you stream music. You can check out Demonic Sweaters on those services, as well as my other project, which is called Manasota. So be sure to follow me on one of your favorite streaming services down below, and that'll help me out. So anyway, let's get started. Alright, I've made quite a mess in here, but I got it all set up, and the good thing is, I figured some more stuff out that I really didn't realize before that I could do in Ableton. Basically, no longer needing to have a separate mixer for headphone mix and audio mix, like master output mix. I can do that all through the interface and using ins and outs in Ableton. So let me just quickly explain. Actually, I don't think it'll be quick, but let me explain what I'm doing here. So first off, okay, here is the project with all the backing tracks in it, and I've done videos on this already where I explained all this, but in case you were curious, all of the songs, all the backing tracks are on different scenes. So basically just write down the list here. We have 13 different songs with 13 different sets of backing tracks. Each set of backing tracks is layered out on its own channel within Ableton. Laid out, not layered out. And then I also have a track of count-ins over here, which is me just literally in a microphone going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know when to start. Okay, so the trick here is you don't want the audience to hear the count-ins or the click track. So in Ableton, the way that this works is you can route everything through your cue output, which you can see right there, and I have going to channels 3 and 4 on my audio interface, which is this Behringer UMC 404 HD that has 4 audio outputs as well as 4 audio inputs on it. Okay, so the cue output is going to outputs 3 and 4. 3 and 4 I can route to the headphones using this little button right here. But basically this monitor A-B button. I can route the headphone output or I can route 3 and 4 to the headphone output and it doesn't affect the output of the audio device running out to the amps. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, the trick here is to get what you're hearing, to be able to monitor the instruments you want to monitor and be able to adjust levels accordingly into the 3/4 output, or out of the 3/4 output, in order to get a good mix in your headphones and not affect the output mix going to the master 1/2 output. Got it? So anyway, the way I was able to solve this is by creating a submix or an aux channel here. You can see that right there. That is usually used for like reverbs or delays. It defaults to a reverb and delay on Ableton. In fact, I don't even need this delay aux channel right there. Let's just delete that. So we just have the one aux channel right here, and I named this headphone mix. So that, as you can see, audio out, or audio 2 is going to external out, and then I have 3/4 selected. So this is the Q, the same as the Q output. Now, if I want to raise or lower channels, volumes in the headphones for individual channels, all I have to do is raise and lower this aux send A right here, rather than mess with the faders. The faders will change the levels on the actual output 1 and 2 going to the speakers, whereas the sends, the aux sends will adjust the headphone volume for each individual track. Okay, does that make sense? Likewise, I also have a group right here called backing master, which has all the backing tracks in, like, subgrouped into this group. So that way I can adjust the level just basically to all the backing tracks at once if I want. Now, in addition to that, I also have the count-in, which isn't part of the backing channel group, but that's still going to the Q out, or it should be going to the Q out if I didn't do that already. I need to set that to the Q output. And then the last thing here is EZDrummer, which I have, oh, the count-in, okay, yeah, I do, sorry, I'm jumping around here. Count-in, I have that sending out the aux send to the output, to the Q output that way, like I did the other channels. And same with my EZDrummer channel right here, which is the first MIDI channel right here. And that is how I'm basically getting the sounds out of my DrumKat. So hopefully that all makes sense. I know it's kind of a weird thing, but it really saves me from having to have any other mixers. I can just basically, well, I am going to need to have a headphone mixer because this only has one headphone output on it, but I have a headphone mixer already, and I can just run a line out from that headphone output to the headphone mixer, and then to each of John and I's in-ear monitors, and then we should be good. So I guess what I could do now is I'll just run through a song, like a test, and show you guys the result. So here we go. right, so I think this is gonna work pretty good. I just need to practice playing the songs on the DK-10 again. It's been a while since I played that, but I'll get used to it. And oh, one thing I forgot to mention though, you might be wondering, well, how am I going to do the guitar? How's John going to play? Well, John, he's basically using a guitar processor, and he's also playing some keys too, but his guitar and synth basically will just plug directly into the interface, and I'll just route the input basically the same way I did the tracks here. Right now I'm exporting this project that I just recorded, copying over to my thumb drive, so it's going to take a little while. But basically using the same method, I will plug him in, and then using the aux send, we'll be able to monitor John's guitar through the 3 and 4 output, which is going to be going to our headphone mix. So yeah, I think it'll work really well. Stay tuned. I'll be posting a, like a stream announcement for the show on July 4th. We're gonna live stream it. I'm not sure if the audio will be directly from the output of this, or you might just get an amplified, phone recording for the live stream, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to try to do my best, but, when you're moving a lot of stuff to a place to play, you're kind of, you can only take so much stuff and have time to set it all up and all that stuff. So anyway, but I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really cool. It'll be our first show out, and of course I would rather play a full drum set, but this is just much more convenient and more controllable as far as volume goes for the space that we're going to be playing. So it'll be much better. But oh, and in case you're wondering here, I don't know if you saw the other videos, but the DrumKat DK-10 is basically just a MIDI controller. And so that's running into the laptop, like you saw before, controlling EZDrummer. I have Roland KD7 kick drum pad there, and then a Roland FD7 hi-hat controller. This foot switch is for the DrumKat. That's how I can program the DrumKat, basically change settings and things like that. And this little platform that my bass drum is on is a basically like a noise eater that I made, and I made a video about that too, where it's just got some tennis balls sandwiched in between 2 cutting boards, and that works really good. Still shakes the floor a little bit, so I try not to do it too much while my neighbors are down there. But overall, I think it works pretty good. Alright, so that's going to be all for this video, everybody. Sorry if that was confusing. I did my best to try to explain what I was doing here, but if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Maybe you're trying to figure something out like this for yourself, and hopefully it was helpful. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon and like button so you get notified every time I upload new content, and I'll see you guys really soon. Have a great day. Later.